Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FSX. Today we're going to be doing a really beautiful flight from Denver International to Los Angeles International. We've got our boarding rolling. We're going to be flying with a Delta delivery today, guys. And with that being said, here they're going to get the catering on board, and then we're going to get our boarding rolling as well, like I just said. We're going to go into our pre-flight, and we are going to roll our checklist. So here we go. Battery on. Standby power that is guarded and close. The left AFT fuel pump, let's go in our upper head panel here. That's on. Our APU, start that. APU bleeds, those are on. Our emergency exit lights, those are armed. Our window heaters, put those on. Circulation fan, recirculation fans, those are on. Isolation valve, auto. Packs, we're not going to turn those on because we don't have the engine starting up yet. Or we don't have the engine on, really. Hydraulics, let's turn those on. Fuel, we are going to be rolling. Let's see how much fuel we are going to need for today. Alright, we're going to need 18,017 pounds today of fuel. I'm going to go menu, FS actions, fuel, 18017. And then we're going to put that in our fuel up there. Alright, that is check. Payload, we're going to wait for them to load the passengers for that. We'll go back to that. Nav out of date. Yeah, I know, I didn't do you yet in the FMC. Alright, position light. That's steady. Logo light. That's on. Cabin lights are not required. Seatbelts. That is on. Iris mode selectors. Switch those both to nav. Wait for them to both say aligned, waiting for your action to close right entry, AFT, alright. Doors, right entry, forward, and AFT. And they say both aligned. You're going to see the catering is pulling away now. Alright, FMC, we need to listen to ATIS for that, so we know our runway and whatnot, our weather. So we're going to tune ATIS on 125.6.
Departing 34 for left and 34 right. Lucius Berlin. ASX surveillance system not simulated.
Alright, so we're going to be departing 3-4 left today.
Aircraft must retract the side padding or first rate and with takeoff clearance.
That's all I really need to know. So 3-4 left. Let's go menu, FMC. Oop, I don't want to go there yet. Reference airport, we are at KDEN. Check there. Reference airport. IRS position. Let's go GPSL, previous page. Let's set our IRS position, that is in. And there's our systems, they all came online. Let's turn our master caution off there. Alright, route. We're going to go Denver to KLAX. Flight number, we are Delta Airlines 129er. Runway 34 left. I think that's what he said. You know what, let me re-listen just to make sure. Don't want to get a wrong runway. Let's set this to RTO. Let's just make sure, let's proceed on here. Trim, 4 degrees, yep. Flight deck doors. Alright, we're gonna stop there.
Alpha 5000. Temperature 19. 2.91. Altitude 3021.
302.
Visual. And ILS reports is in use. Visual reports available on request. Landing runway 35 left and 35 right. Departing left 34 left and
3-4 left. Yep,
right.
we were right. 3-4 right and 3-4 left. So we're not going to be too much off even if we put the wrong runway. We're just to be off by left and right. So we're going to go 3-4 left because they usually have us depart from the left. So runway 3-4 left. And then we're going to go to our departure and arrive. And we are going to be doing departing 3-4 left. Let's go next page. 3-4 left. And we are going to contact ATC now. So 133.3. Denver Tower, Delta 129 are requesting IFR clearance to Kilo Lima Alpha X-ray.
Denver Tower. You are cleared to Los Angeles International Airport via the Rockies to departure with table transitions and as filed. Climb via the SID. Departure is offline tonight, so your departure frequency will be 122.8 and squawk 0643.
Alright, Delta 129er, climb via SID. Departure on 122.8 and squawk 0643. And can you tell me the departure again? I missed that. It's a departure break as well.
Delta 129, can you repeat that last thing again?
Yeah, Delta 129, climb via the SID. Departure on 122.8 and squawk 0643, and I was asking if you could repeat the departure again. What are we going to be departing on? What departure are we running?
Delta 129, read back, correct, expect runway 34 right for departure.
Right. 34 right instead. Let's go. Arrival. 34 right.
Delta 129, one other thing, have you been able to pull it from Bravo off Ada?
I'm gonna go read our flight plan here. Alright, so the Rocky 2 departure, okay. If we could find that in here. It's Rocky. I cannot think today at all. My mind is going blank every second here. So, alright, we're good there. So, let's go next year. Let's go here. 121.8. Our cruise altitude is 360. Cost index, that's going to be 30. Reserves, we're going to fly on 3.0. Alrighty, let's go to N1 limit. I'm going to go 24 thrust, 24K. Let's go to our takeoff. We're going to go flaps 5. V1's going to be 137, V2's going to be 138, and our VR rotate is going to be 138, and V2 is going to be 144. We are clearing everything. We are not going to set our approach until we are in the air. So we are good on our FMC. We could go over here back to menu, and we need to check our payload. This is our payload. So, alright, check on our payload. We are good for everything. Let's proceed onwards with our checklist. Let's also set this here. There we go. Radio set. Flight deck doors. Let's go. Are they done boarding? Yes, they are. So FS actions, doors, let's close. Close, close, close. Let's also as well as set the APU gen on. Alright, APU gen is on. We can remove our ground connections. We are good there. Our transponder, we gotta go 0643. 0643. Alright, that's good on the transponder. Takeoff altitude, that is gonna be cruising altitude, my bad, it's gonna be 360. 360. Initial altitude set, heading on runway, we will get that. Yaw damper, let's turn that on. We'll check that back if it doesn't go on. We will check that back before takeoff. Speed, let's go 240. We're going to be flying VNAV and LNAV, however, we're going to set this to 240 anyways when we turn our arm on. Not yet, oh, flight director first. Flight directors. Then auto. Still no? Alright. We'll wait for that. Climb via the SID. Set this to originally, let's go 6,000. And we should most likely execute our route. That'd be smart. Alright, so we have executed our route, we are good, 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 and let's go to our before start checklist. Anti-collision lights on. Fuel pumps. Those are all on. See fuel pumps, those are on. Hydraulics on. Parking brake set. Auto throttle arm, and we tried that. Won't work for us, so hopefully we get that working in the air. If not, then that's not going to be good. And that is it. Alright, so we are going to request our push. Let's remove our jetway. Let's go.
Denver Tower, second.
Straight pushback. Yes, I do want to start the engines. Alright, let's go to our startup checklist. Ground crew clearance received. Signal the auto throttles off. I tried turning it on though. Clearance received. Packs. Those are off. Recirculation fans. Let's turn those off for now. Engine 2 start switch ground. We will wait for them to stop or be done with locking the gear. And engine 1 start up switch is new ground. And throttles idle. Right. Throttles are idle. They're locking the gear. CD locked. The gear is locked. Alright. We are cleared for a start. Let's go left engine first. Wait for 23, and then we will pull the or introduce fuel into it rather. 23. Let's watch that thing spin. Release parking brake. Parking brake release. Let's wait for that to unclick, and it unclicked. Alright, starting engine 1. That works. Let's wait for 23. 23. Let's do our test. All lights are working. Is autopilot working? Yes, it is. Alright, and we are going to turn our background lights on, or background lights up and what not. Because it is going to be dark out by the time we... Ooh, we don't want that up. We want this. This is... Main panel needs to go bright. Turn this up. And let's turn it up just a bit. Not insane. Alright, let's request a taxi from him. This is about far enough, don't you say? I do. Stop here. Set our parking brake. Please release parking brake immediately. Alright. Please set parking brake. Alright, that works. Please set parking brakes immediately. Is my parking brake not set? Alright, let's call Denver Tower. Denver Tower, Delta 129 ready for taxi.
Delta 129, wait right, taxi via Charlie November.
Alright, taxiing to 34 right via Charlie November, Delta 129er. Alright, let's transfer. Let's transfer our power over and turn our APU off. After start checkers, please. Controls. Let's go. Go left. Go up. Go right. Others. Left. Right. Alright. Check. Generate 1 and 2 on. PEX. Auto. Recirculation fins. Auto. APU bleeds. Off. Or APU bleed area off. APU gen off. APU off. Engine start controls continuous. They are on continuous. Now they are. Taxi lights on. All lights are going to come on, so it could be seen for sure. Runway takeoff set. Flaps set. Let's go flaps 5. Wait for 3. 1, 2, 3 clicks. Alright, check. Recall. Check. Wing anti-ice. I guess, no, we're not as required. It's not required. We are above 5 degrees Celsius, so we are good. Probe heat. On. And we are good. We could release our parking brake. Let's find Charlie first before we do that. Oh, that's Charlie November right there. Alright, let's release our parking brake. Let's give some throttle, just a bit though. Doesn't take much to move this plane. Get to our taxi line, of course. lower our speed just a bit. You're gonna hear the AI air traffic, unfortunately, because we are playing on free flight. Because of the multiplayer. My multiplayer is not working. Alright, let's go 3-4 right.
Delta 129 in 010 and 13, gust 18, runway 34 right. Fly heading 265, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Delta 129, flying the heading of 265. Sorry about the dog barking there, I'll let her out in a second, guys. Get onto our runway. Alright, we are good. Let's do a rolling takeoff. Let's go 40% engine's fuel. And let's not exceed our N1, of course. Forgot to input our heading there, but we'll be good. I've not heard of V1 yet. We've crossed our V1 already, though. Alright, we're off. Pilot. Six, five. Positive rate, gear up.
Delta 129, resume all navigation, monitor you, come on 122.8, have a great flight.
Going over to Unicom on 122.8, have a nice night, tower. I'll never be nav. Flying LNAV. But we will monitor our own speed. Climb. Climbing to flight level 360, we're going to climb and maintain 16 or 180, my bad. And it's taking us directed down. We're not going to do that. We're going to go route, or legs, my bad. And we're going to go direct to HV. Scoot. It's not, it's not necessary. I'm guessing you guys probably know this, but for those of you who do not know, directed den is over there. And it's not necessary to go around like that, so. Let's let's get some, air here. Some vertical speed going. Let's proceed on to our, climb takeoff. Our climb checklist. Alright, climb checklist. Altimeter as set in that we set that. And autopilot as desired. Check. That completes the checklist. Sweet. Hopefully Denver will get online, maybe if we're lucky. Hopefully. Alright, everything looks good up here. I cannot talk at all today. Yaw damper was on, window heat on, engine ice and wing ice is off, hydraulics on, bleeds off, circulation and packs are on. Altitude's gonna be 360. We're not gonna set our landing altitude obviously yet. We are good. So, just took off from Denver. We had a pretty decent takeoff there, other than a few things that were forgotten, but for the most part, everything ran well. As of right now, we are climbing to flight level 180, and we will be heading to Hotel Victor Echo. Let's also go to 122.8. So after we go to Hotel Victor Echo, we're going to be going to Bravo Charlie Echo, then Bravo Lima Delta, and then to Hotel Echo Charlie. And then we will plan our approach. We're going to plan our approach probably around Bravo Lima Delta. It depends what we're doing here. I might even go direct to Bravo Lima Delta or Hotel Echo Charlie. We will see when the time comes, but until then, I will contact you guys at flight level 180. Alright everyone, welcome to flight level 180. We are about to go up some more to flight level 360. We are now proceeding direct to flight level 360, no more stopping in between. I've decided I am going to run the full route, because I usually don't run the full routes in the videos. Invalid entry, that's wrong. So, like I said, I decided I am going to run the full route because I never run the full route in my videos, so we're going to run the full route today. And that keeps showing up, your altimeter is setting correctly for high altitudes. We're going to ignore that because that is what ATIS said, 3021, and we are flying by Vatsim, not by FSX default. So, with that being said, guys, I will contact you guys once again at flight level 360. Until then, I'll see you at 360. Alright, welcome to flight level 360, or just about to be 360. Had a pretty bumpy ride up here. We had hit some heavy turbulence. We were shaking right and left like crazy. I left the seatbelt sign on, obviously. I don't know where I was going with that, but we're about to turn the seatbelt sign off, and then we'll be ready to turn it on, just in case we get turbulence anymore, which I'm expecting to get more turbulence because we're getting it down there. So we're gonna turn our we're gonna turn our turbulence off. We're gonna turn our seatbelt sign off, and now we are gonna make an announcement to, or no, we're not gonna make our announcement. Let's let the attendants know they can go on with our serving of food. All right. So they may proceed on with their catering that we got from our catering services earlier. And it's pretty nice up here. We're still on Hotel Victor X or X-Ray Echo. It's a pretty long route. I didn't even notice it until I actually looked at the screen here. We're about 196 nautical miles out. So I'm guessing these are going to be pretty decent too. Bravo Charlie Echo is probably going to be about the same route as that. So, but we still are going to fly the same route. We're not going to go take any shortcuts because, like I said, we never fly the whole route. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to sit here and just really watch the plane, make sure everything's working out. I guess I will contact you guys again when we're at 100 nautical miles. I don't want to make the plane ride too boring. Alright guys, so we're about 103 nautical miles out, probably about 102 now. And I was just going through the runways, looking at a live radar tracker on LAX right now. I'm actually looking at it right now as we speak. And I'm seeing planes landing into T4, right? I'm seeing planes landed into T4. I just said it again. I am seeing planes landing into 24, right? So we're going to be doing a river 2 arrival into 24 right. So let's plan that now. 24 right. We're going to be doing, let's move our yoke. 24 right. There we go. Let's go river 2. Execute. So now, if we zoom out of our route, you can see we have full navigation there now. We have a turn coming here pretty soon, about 93 nautical miles to go. 94 really, actually. And then when we get to that turn, I will contact you guys again. And yeah, we've got our approach planned. So we are about, whoa. So we are about to cross over into Hotel Vector Echo. Let me mute that for you. Alright, as I was saying, we're about to cross over into Hotel Vector Echo, not X-Ray. And I was looking at the centers, the approaches, and I found a Los Angeles center, a Los Angeles approach, and I think another Los Angeles center is online. So hopefully they will still be online when we get in. I'm not sure if Las Vegas center is online, but I see right now Las Vegas approach is online. I don't know why I keep messing up and talking. So Las Vegas approach is online. If they tell us to contact them, we will. But for now, let's be excited that Los Angeles Center is online. So we're about to go into our turn here. A pretty nice flight so far. And we're going into our turn right now. And I did the approach. I planned the approach. So we have... Here's what we have left. There's our top of descent where we're going to start descending right there, hopefully. If our LNAV doesn't do it for us, then I will do it manually, or I need to see where we'll be at that time. If we're If we're really close to Los Angeles, then I'm gonna contact them if they don't tell us to contact them in advance. So with that being said, guys, I guess I will contact you guys back soon. We're getting close here. So yeah, here we go. Guys, so this is Las Vegas. Welcome to Las Vegas. I know it's not amazing scenery, but we're in Las Vegas, guys. Let's see where we are at as of right now. We're about to cross over to Bravo Lima Delta, and then we are going to be close to our top of descent. We have approximately 40 minutes remaining in the flight, so not too much longer in the flight to go, but still a decent amount of time to go. As of right now, I do not see Los Angeles Center online. I'm gonna look here on my on the vattastic.com real fast, and I'm gonna see if they're online. So 1 second here, let me just go look at it. So as of right now, like I said, I don't see them online, and I looked on Vattastic and it shows them as being offline. So unfortunately, they're offline at this point. And that guy's even saying right there, LAX traffic is on runway 25 right for departure. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately, the Los Angeles Center and Los Angeles Approach is all offline right now. Hopefully, maybe if we're lucky, they'll come back online before we get there. But with that being said, I will tune you guys in when we start to descend. Alright, so I'm gonna tune ATIS. ATIS just came online, and we're gonna listen to what they have to say. We're gonna listen right here, right now.
2.13, altitude 29902. Interim approach is in progress for runway 24 right and 25 left. For vector for visual approach will be provided.
Alright, so we said departing 24 right, which leads me to think we may not be landing on that runway, but he also said visuals will be provided, so I'm going to keep 24 right until otherwise notified to change it by a Los Angeles approach. And Tower may or may not get online. If Tower doesn't get online, then we are going to be with a Los Angeles approach. Hopefully they do stay online. So with that being said, I'm actually going to contact you guys for real now when we get to our top of descent. We are getting there. We're getting pretty close. Our top of descent is right there. We're only 80 nautical miles out, so I will contact you guys then. Alright guys, we are approaching the top of our descent here. Los Angeles approach rather, still hasn't told us to contact them or anything. I'm about to run through our descent checklist and everything, so here we go. I'm gonna get our descent checklist up here and let's do it. Alright, descending. Before descending, clearance obtained. We're going to be getting clearance by our plane because that's our top descent point. So check. Reset MCP out. That's going to go to 29992 if when needed, not if needed, when needed. A descent set as computed. That's going to do it for us. The top of descent. If it doesn't do it for us, then we're going to contact Los Angeles approach, and then they'll tell us to descend. Airspeeds, we're going to lower our airspeeds by ourselves here. Let's lower it down to 240. De-ice. Yep, negative 27. That is obviously required. So, de-ice, engine, and wing. We're de-icing. Altimeters. Check. Stars and transitions, check. We already have that set in our FMC. Heading, check. And logo lights as required. And logo lights are on. So let's see, if it does not, are we descending? No, we are not descending. So we're going to contact Los Angeles approach in on 124.5.
well, I'm not going to make you wait any longer. So you're cleared to San Francisco Airport, Channel 2 departure, San Marcos transition, direct scope, direct surfer, surfer 2 arrival. IDS 7 maintain 5,000, departure frequency is 1.
Let's wait till we're done here. We're also gonna go.
Alright, United 388 is cleared to the San Francisco Airport by the Channel 2 departure.
Here we go. Speed brakes 2.
Surfer 2. Initial climb, I believe, is at 5,000. Expect level 320 in 10 minutes, and the squawk is 4615. United 388, your feedback is correct. Again, apologies for the confusion. No biggies. We'll contact you. I guess pushback is on all discretion, and we'll contact you for taxi. United 388, actually, if you're going to be pushing on Alpha, which is almost always the case, you're going to have to call me. Right, 388, we'll contact you when we're ready for pushback to our taxi clearance.
Los Angeles approach, Delta 129 are with you, flight level 360.
Delta 129, SoCal approach. If calling at flight level 360, chances are you're well up in my airspace. I'll send you a contact me once you get slightly closer, but I have no idea where you are right now.
Roger, Delta 129er. Alright, so we are going to descend because we need to go to we are at our top of descent, so we're going to descend to flight level 200. Vertical speed of minus 2,000. Seatbelt sign as well. Come on. Alright. There's a CRJ in front of us. Bombardier. Earlier an Airbus crossed in front of us. I don't think I got it on the recording though because I wasn't talking at that point. I most likely cut it out. There goes the Bombardier. We are currently descending. Did I execute my... Ooh. Hold up. I could have swore I executed my, What's that? Wait, let's go over to this. Not in database. What? What's our gap here between our routes? It's a little confusing. Alright, well when we get to that point, we will figure it out. It's weird that we cannot pull over here. Or pull over, you know what I mean. So once we get to flight level 200, I will contact you back, as well as I'm going to be contacting the tower back. Guys, we've had our mic muted this whole time. Right, so let me say the stuff I haven't said. Haven't been able to say. So we fixed our FMC, I'm not sure if that went through. We're down to 200. I'm just giving you a summary of what I've done. We're on Los Angeles approach, he told us to contact us. I didn't notice our mic was muted, I'm sorry guys. I might cut that part out, I'm not sure. Los Angeles approach, Delta 129er with you, flight level 200. Sorry about that, our mic was muted.
Yeah, Delta 129, I can hear it now, just stand by. Delta 1426 actually make an echo and Delta 10 to the ramp, yeah.
Alright, yes.
Roger, echo Delta 10 to the ramp, Delta 1426, thank you, have a good night. The Southwest 783, can you climb me out of my airspace, no problem is available, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, see ya. Robert, you need to call for Southwest 783 for the help tonight. Thank you, Delta 129, down, please. Southwest 25.
I'm sorry, I had no idea. I was enjoying. I freaking.
Southwest 2566 after departure, landing 210, runway 8, clear for takeoff. Burbank wind 1208. Clear for takeoff runway 810, southwest. Delta 129, I'm still not getting the item. Or do you need any squawk code, or do you think you can item for me?
Delta 129, we are squawk code 0643. If you need to go new squawk code, you could go ahead and do so.
Delta 129, squawk 4717.
Delta 129, squawk 4717.
Southern American
47
Los Angeles.
1.
American 267, South Helicopter runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo, verify information Sierra Honda. Have information Sierra and Bravo to 25 right, American 267.
Los Angeles approach.
Thank you, Delta 129.
Go ahead.
Let's stand by just a moment. Delta 129 to radar contact 30 miles northwest of the Steel Beach VOR. Turn left heading 240, descend to maintain 7,000, vectors for descent, expect visual approach runway 25 left.
Turn left heading 240, and what do you want us to descend to?
Delta 129, left turn heading 240, descend to maintain 7,000, and you can actually expect ILS runway 25 left approach.
Alright, descending and maintaining 7,000, Delta 129.
And the other aircraft I was trying to call approach outside.
Alright, we are going to 220 knots, just to make sure we don't go above our, 250, restriction speed below 10,000. That's what I was trying to say.
2566, your air contact climb and maintain 13,000. Why is that 2566? Good evening, Coach, United 422 with you, requesting, clearance to San Francisco, you get a runway airport. Southwest 2556, direct IPO, resume the Van Nuys to departure. To IPO, resume Van Nuys, Southwest 25. And, before do, I believe I sent it to a PDC, you might want to check your private chat, and after that you can just call for taxi. Yeah, we did
A bit of a speed hold going here.
At the end of it, so if you can...
Not gonna go insane, but we need to slow her down because we cannot go exceed our, a limit of 250.
It should be there now. Yeah, just got it. We'll go over to the taxi. Thank you. Delta 129, turn off heading 200.
Left heading 200 for Delta 129.
Circle approach, Unite 3.
I'm gonna have to put full speed on there because, like I said, we cannot
United
be exceeding
3,
our speed.
Are we able to stand by here and wait for company traffic, or? Yeah, that's fine. There's nobody else at the Tongan airport, so you'll be okay. Roger, appreciate it.
Flaps. Flaps are coming down. Not fully, obviously, but some of it is coming down.
LA Center Lane, 289er, descending through,
We're gonna go 210.
140 on the river 2.
Let's just increase our drag because we need to slow down.
Airlines 289, approach
We're at flaps 3 right now.
4743. 4743, Airlines 289. Delta 129 for left heading 40.
Left hang 140 for Delta 129.
Alliance 289, your radar contact 12 miles southwest of the Graham intersection. Descend via the river to arrival, clear ILS runway 25, left approach, verify information, 0 on board. Roger that, we've got information here and via river 2 or 25 left approach, line 2 net. Southwest 7566, we're coming out of my airspace, no further AT2 available, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Alright, okay, sweet. So we're getting below 250 here. We're working our way down. I'm so good at talking today, guys. Be jealous.
Delta 129, turn left heading 00 and your best rate down to 5,000 for me, please.
Did not catch the heading there, Delta 129. Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, Delta 129 at the left turn heading 080 and your best rate down to 5,000 for me, please. Expedite descent.
Alright, 080 for the heading and descending maintain 5000 Delta 129. Let's expedite our ascend he wants us to do, so let's expedite. So we're maintaining about 250-ish. We would not be getting our pilot's license revoked because of this if we're maintaining near 250. I was saying if we go above like 270-ish, then you're like, oh dude, you could slow down or something.
American 267, taxi length, please. Delta 129, turn left heading 330, descend to maintain 3,700, vector to final approach course.
Left heading 330, Delta 129 and vectors.
Delta 129, the altitude of 2,700, 3,700, verify that for me, please.
Alright, Delta 129, 330, and then descending and maintaining 3000.
No, it's 3,700. I put it in text chat for you.
3700, Delta 129. Sorry about that.
American 267, right for departure 25, right? American 267, rotate 25, right, clear for takeoff, wind 240 at 12. Take off from American 267.
One 180, come on, slow it down. This kind of reminds me of when I was flying home to Chicago midway, and the pilot must have been new or something. I can't tell you if he was new or nothing because I didn't talk to him, but
Line reduce to a 2 0 if you're unable to advise. Okay, reduce to 240.
yeah, so anyways, we were coming home to Midway, and he blasted into Midway.
129, reduce speed to 210 if you're unable to advise.
Oh yeah, we're trying to right now, Delta 129. I'm gonna go 200. Sweet.
So got departure number 426 Bravo, requesting that for clearance down to San Diego with information here. And 426 Bravo, SoCal departure, clearance is on request, standby.
Alright.
And SoCal departure, GBM 851 Tango Bravo, we're ready to taxi. GBM 1 Tango Bravo, runway taxi via Delta, the Burbank altimeter is 2988. Runway 8 via Delta, 51 Tango Bravo. Delta 129, turn left heading 280, intercept runway 25, left localizer.
Left heading 280 and then intercepting 25 left localizer Delta 129.
American 267, you're at our contact line, maintain 13,000.
So we're going 25 left, so we need to switch our approach here real fast, real fast, real fast, real fast, real fast.
Air 426 Bravo Alpha, can you accept the route that I've been text chat for you? Except it'll be the Field H6 departure. Stand by, let me look up first. You're Delta 129, you're 2 miles from Honda, maintain 3,000, I guess, so salvage on the localizer, clear the ILS, that's privilege.
Alright, cleared ILS 25 left, Delta 129. Maintain 3000.
Alliance 289, yep, Alliance 289, resume normal speed. Resume normal Alliance 289.
That's 1000. Drop her down to 180.
Okay, this is George Southwest 1787, this is the name for 20,000 feet, River to Harbor. Southwest 1787, Central Approach, squawk 4761.
No, that was heading
Squawk
select.
4761, Southwest 1787. Delta 129, I have no idea what you're doing, but if you want to take 24 right, I can get it up.
Yeah, we'll take 2 for right, Delta 129.
Delta 129, roger, change from runway 24 right, runway 24 right, clear lands, runway 24012.
Clear to land, 2 for right, Delta 129.
Southwest 1787, you radar contact over the grammar section.
Guys, this did not go as planned at all.
Clear ILS runway 25 left approach. Verify you have information here on board. City of the River to arrival. Can you get runway 24 right? And we got blue earlier. Southwest 1787. Southwest 1787, clear to correction. Clear ILS runway 24 right approach.
We got control.
Cleared 24 right approach. Southwest 1787.
Ooh, crosswind. Hashtag crosswind.
One Tango Bravo, holding short runway 8, Burbank, ready to go.
Yeah, autopilot, autothrottle, we realize it.
GBM 1 Tango Bravo, stand by at the moment.
It's me one heck of an approach, guys.
Bravo, stand by.
Weather permitting right now.
GBM 1 Tango Bravo, after departure, flight thing 120, runway 8, clear for takeoff, wind at 120 with a... Heading 120 on departure, 1 Tango Bravo, runway 8, clear for takeoff. Area 267, climbing out of my airspace, no further ATQ is available, radar service terminated, frequency change boost to... CMX 27.
Trying to maintain speed here, we don't want to fall out of the sky. Don't be too good with it. Ooh, hashtag camera. I'm so sorry, guys, on this approach. Our freaking route screwed us, first of all. It did not get us on target. I tried activating our approach. That didn't activate properly. Small changes as we go. Yeah, this isn't a ridiculous approach. Never do this approach ever, guys. If you ever do an approach, you just gotta maintain our speed. Let's look at the bright side. We centerline pretty well.
Number 1 Tango Bravo, radar contact 900,000. 1 Tango Bravo, Alpha 2 traffic. Live, November 851 Tango Bravo, I show you climbing to 1,000.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. Welcome to LAX. That was a bit of a ridiculous approach. I realize that. I'm not gonna apologize for that right now, immediately. I know that's not how I approach ever. That's not how you approach ever in a real world or anything like that. So I want to apologize for that right now, guys. And with that being said, let's get to our gate here. Man, I'm really kicked. We had a pretty good flight until that friggin'... Alright guys, welcome to LAX officially. Let's do our little shutdown here. We need the APU on as soon as we can. Menu, FFC, menu, FS actions. We're cleaning up everything else right now. Doors, let's open our left door. Let's open our page, cargo, doors.
And Florida 6 Rapper coming to 1,400 for fact.
Let's get our deboarding rolling. Let's set our parking brake.
Up to 900,000, Florida 6 Florida 6 Bravo Alpha, turn left, direct to Steel Beach, be aware, resume on navigation.
APU is not ready yet. We will get that ready in a second, though.
Left direct beach, be aware.
Wait, no, we have ground power. What am I saying? Alright, so we're gonna run ground power. APU is not necessary, actually. So let's clean up our plane. Set that back to 3. Go up 360 for the next pilot. And guys, I'm just gonna say it right now. I do not have descendings like that ever. It was just, that was a once in a blue moon there that I used to have descents like that all the time. But if this is your first time watching my videos, I usually don't have descents like that, and I want to apologize for that right now. It was a pretty good video until that happened and whatnot, so. And also our jetway isn't working, that's good. So with that being said, guys, I just want to end this error. It is pretty much an error. I want to end this video before we get any more errors. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how you like the new outro music. I added new outro music, so let me know how you guys like that. If you are new around here, like I said, I apologize. There's the bus to pick up the passengers. I apologize deeply for all the stuff that did happen. Completely ridiculous, should not have happened in the first place. So with that being said, guys, This has been Aviator, signing out. See you in the next video. So stay open.